sun sinks low behind the pines. This old road stretches fading lines, but her voice, soft as a southern breeze, carries me home through the rustling trees.
The porch light glows a steady flame. I whisper his strong and steady name, each word a thread in a quilt we've sewn. In his voice I found my own.
Her voice is home, it's where I'll stay, like the creak of the porch on a summer day. It wraps me up, it lets me know, no matter how far, I'm never alone. Her voice is home.
I've walked through towns, I've chased the stars, but none can hold me like her guitar. She hums a tune and I'm complete. Every note pulls me to her heartbeat.
He's the whisper of rain on a tin roof, a steady rhythm, simple and true. When he calls, the world fades away. In his voice I could stay. Her voice is home, it's where I'll stay, like the creak of the porch on a summer day. It wraps me up, it lets me know, no matter how far, I'm never alone. Her voice is home. Under the old oak tree where the shadows grow long, I sit with the stars humming her favorite song. The wind carries whispers soft as her hair, and I murmur her name in my every prayer.
The church bell still rings, though the pews are bare. I light a lone candle for the love we share. In the still of the night, when I feel her there, I softly call his name in my every prayer.
Her name, his name, like a hymn to the skies, a promise eternal where true love lies. Though miles and time may leave hearts to despair, her name, his name, in my every prayer. The creek knows her laughter, the hills hold her smile. Each step I take feels like I'm walking a mile, but the heavens, they hear me, they know I still care when I whisper her name in my every prayer.
The moonlight, it dances on the field where we lay, his voice in the echoes of each breaking day. Though I can't touch his hand, I still find him there when I call out his name in my every prayer.
Her name, his name, like a hymn to the skies, a promise eternal where true love lies. Though miles and time may leave hearts to There's a whisper in the pine trees, low and sweet, like a voice I used to know, soft on repeat. It carries through the valley where the river bends, and I swear I hear her song in the wind.
I left my heart where the bluegrass grows, in the fields where the honeysuckle knows. But every breeze that brushes my skin brings me back to her song in the wind. Her song in the wind, it calls me home through the hills where I've roamed alone, no matter how far or where I've been. I'm never too far from her song in the wind.
The fiddle cries like the ache in my chest, a lonesome tune that won't let me rest. It plays her laughter, it hums her grin. I'm haunted by her song in the wind.
I tried to run, but it followed me, a melody tied to every memory. Now the pedal steel sings where love begins, and I can't escape her song in the wind. Her song in the wind, it calls me home through the hills where I've roamed alone, no matter how far or where I've been. I'm never too far from her song in the wind.
The screen door creaked, the evening air was still, the fireflies danced by the old windmill. I was 17, not much I knew, but I knew my heart was leaning toward you.
The sky turned gold and faded to gray. Your hand brushed mine, I didn't pull away. We were young, with no plans to make, just the rhythm of crickets and hearts that ache.
That summer porch kiss, where it all began, the fleeting moment that I still hold your hand, the taste of sweet July, the scent of jasmine west. I'll never forget that summer porch kiss. Your laugh lit up like a scars above, a simple touch, but it felt like love.
The wooded steps where we'd sit all night, sharing dreams under soft porch light.
The moon was shy, but it caught our gaze. Your voice so steady, mine in a haze.
We didn't know where life would go, but in that kiss,
The whole world slowed that summer porch kiss, where it all began. A fleeting moment, but I still hold your hand. The taste of sweet July, the scent of jasmine bliss. I'll never forget that summer porch kiss. Tree, just me and you. The grass was damp, the sky was bruised blue.
We knelt in the dirt, hands clasped tight, two hearts reaching for the same light.
The wind hummed low, a hymn in disguise. Your voice so steady, your tear-soaked eyes.
We prayed for hope, we prayed for time, for love to hold us through the climb.
The prayer we whispered together bound our souls like a sacred tether. Through the storms, through the years, through the laughter, through the tears. The prayer we whispered together, still here. When shadows fall and the world feels cold, I lean on the promise we once told.
It wasn't loud,
it wasn't grand,
just a moment of vow,
hand in hand. The prayer we whispered together bound our souls like a sacred tether. Through the storms, through the years, through the laughter, through the tears. The prayer we whispered together, still here. I hear her voice in the summer air, soft as the whisper of cotton on the line. It carries through fields, golden and bare, like the echo of a love that was once mine.
I see a shadow in the evening glow by the fence where the honeysuckle grew. The past keeps calling, it won't let me go. Like the wind, it bends but never breaks through.
Her voice in the summer air, his touch creek still murmurs where we used to wait. Barefoot dreams, young hearts unafraid. But the years have a way of stealing the shine. Now her laughter's just a ghost in the pines.
If I could reach through time's cruel hand, would it bring me back to where we used to stand?
Her voice in the summer air, his touch in the twilight stare. Memories rise like smoke to the sky, fading but lingering, we can't say goodbye. Her voice in the summer air still lingers there. The sun sinks low behind the pine, a shadow stretches down the line. Your voice still lingers in my ear, but it's the miles that keep you here.
The wind, it whispers through the door, a lonesome tune I can't ignore. I count the stars, but none will show the way back to the one I know.
It's a long way home, and I'm still waiting. The clock ticks slow, the heart keeps aching. Through every road, through every station, it's a long way home, and I'm still waiting.
The train hums low, the whistle cries, a mournful sound beneath the skies. I see your face in every frame, but all these towns don't call your name.
The porch light burns a beacon true, it shines for no one else but you.
Each night I pray, I hold my breath to hear your boots upon the steps.
It's a long way home, and I'm still waiting. The clock ticks slow, the heart keeps aching. Through every road, through every station, it's a long way home, and I'm still waiting. The sun dipped low, the sky turned red. Dusty roads where secrets tread. Your laugh was soft like a breeze through pine. I knew right then you'd never be mine.
The cotton stretched like a snowy sea. You stood there tall, staring back at me. A stolen glance, a trembling hand. We built a world they'd never understand.
the cotton fields where the heart hides what it feels under southern skies, where the truth won't yield. We loved, we lost beneath the cotton fields.
Whispers rose like a sweet refrain. The world was cruel, it called us wrong, but in your arms I still belong.
The harvest came and the winds grew cold. Dreams we planted never took hold, but the scent of earth and your embrace still lingers in this haunted place. Love beneath the cotton fields where the heart hides what it feels under southern skies, where the truth won't yield. We loved, we lost beneath the cotton fields. I was 20 and restless, the sun sinking low. She was spinning in the meadow where the wildflowers grow.
Her dress in the summer breeze, a dance so free. The way it clung to her laughter still haunts me.
I remember that evening, your boots in the dust, the way you held my hand like it was all you could trust.
Her dress in the summer breeze, you'd always say how it stayed in your mind like a runaway train.
Her dress in the summer breeze, flowing like a dream, soft as the whispers of a midnight stream. It carried our hearts on a warm July sky. Her dress in the summer breeze, the love in your eyes. The years have rolled on, but the memory stays. Her hair in the sunlight, those golden rays. I see her still spinning where the tall grasses sway. Her dress in the summer breeze, it won't fade away.
We were young, we were wild, and the world stood still. But time has a way of bending its will. I see you watching the past like a fading flame. Her dress in the summer breeze, you still call my
Dress in the summer breeze, flowing like a dream, soft as the whispers Pines cast shadows long and lean. A whisper floats through the evening green. Your hand in mine, though the world can't see. These stolen moments, just you and me.
The river hums its lonesome tune, silver secrets beneath the moon. A quiet vow where the stars confide. We're bound by kisses we have to hide.
Under the moonlight, where no one can tell, we write our story, though it won't sell. In the hush of the night, the truth's bittersweet. Our love's a secret the dark must keep. The barn's old beams know what we've done. They creak and groan, but they tell no one. Your laugh's a spark, my heart's a flame. In the dark there's no guilt, no shame.
The breeze, it carries your name to me, a hidden prayer no one else can see. Each touch is soft like a feather's fall. A love so big, yet so small.
And if daylight knew what the moonlight does, would it turn its back on the likes of us? The gravel crunch beneath our boots, a dusty path beneath the moon. The stars above, they seem to know that every step would lead to gold.
But I still hear your laughter song, like a ghost where the shadows belong.
The wind whispered soft through the pines, carried your voice, tangled with mine. The last road we walked together felt like it could last forever.
But time's a thief and hearts will sever. On the last road we walked together. The fence post leaned, the fields lay bare, the autumn leaves caught in your hair.
Your hand in mine, a fleeting flame.
The world was ours, but not the same. I traced the steps in my mind's eye and wonder why we said goodbye.
The creek hummed a tune soft and low.
It knew things I wish I didn't know. The last road we walked together felt like it
Could last forever.
But time's a thief and hearts will sever. On the last road we walked
as a sigh. Crickets sing beneath the sky. The world feels still, the air so tight. It's just us two in the lantern light.
Your shadow dances on the wall. The flame flickers, it feels so small. But in this glow, it burns so bright. Our love is whole in the lantern light.
Lantern light love, it holds us near. Whispers of hope, drowning out fear. Under one glow, hearts take their flight. We're bound forever in lantern light. Your hand in mine, the world fades away. The stars can wait for another day. This quiet warmth, it feels so right. With you beside me in the lantern light.
The wind may howl, the dark may call, but this small flame will outshine it all. No need for words, no need for might. Our souls entwine in the lantern light.
Lantern light love, it holds us near. Whispers of hope, drowning out fear. Under one glow, hearts take their flight. We're bound forever in lantern light. The sun sinks low on this lonesome shore. Your letters, they don't come no more. The waves, they whisper your sweet name, but it don't stop the ache, just fans the flame.
The moonlight dances on the rolling tide across this ocean where our dreams collide. I hold your picture, worn at the seams, but it can't hold me like you do in my dreams.
Love across the ocean, strong as the sea. No miles can break what's meant to be.
Waves may rise and storms may cry,
but our hearts sail steady 'neath the same sky.
guitar, it knows my pain, plucking chords that call your name.
The harbor lights, they fade and blur, but in my soul, you're always near. The stars, they shine a map to you. If only my arms could follow through. Love across the ocean, strong as the sea. No miles can break what's meant to be.
Waves may rise and storms may cry,
but our hearts sail steady neath the same sky. There's a quiet in the kitchen, the clock barely ticks. Coffee's gone cold in both our cups. I see the way you look away like there's something to fix, but neither of us ever speaks up.
the moonlight's brushing shadows on your weathered hands. I feel the weight of things unsaid. It's like we're strangers in a story we don't understand, trying to read what's left unsaid.
It's not the silence that hurts the most, it's the words we leave like ghosts. There are stars between our words, shining quiet and unseen, a universe of what we feel, but never dare to meet. Every glance, every pause, every sigh unheard, it's love in the spaces, stars between our words.
I recall the first time I held your trembling hand, back when talking came so easy. Now we dance around the truth like footprints in the sand, afraid the tide will make it breezy.
I wish I could just tell you, but my voice won't find its wings, and I know you feel the same.
Our hearts are like a choir that forgot how to sing, caught in this unspoken game.
coffee cup still on the table, lipstick stained from last July.
Dust on your old turned down service note, I still read it, don't know why.
Your absence lives here, in every creak of this old floor, in the swing of that screen door, in the dent in your side of the bed. Your absence lives here, like a ghost that pays the rent, saying what you never said. I hear it in the echoes in my head.
Kitchen chair stays in the corner,
where you kicked it when you cried. Your coat still owns that one nail by the door, like it's waiting on a ride. Your absence lives here, in every creak of this old floor, in the swing of that screen door, in the dent in your side of the bed. Your absence lives here.
I could paint these walls a different color,
Move the bed to the window side,
change the locks, change the town, change my number,
but I can't change the quiet inside. Your absence lives here, in every creak of this old floor, in the swing of that screen door, in the dent in your side of the bed. Your absence lives here.
You slammed that screen door slow, coffee cup stayed by the sink.
3 words hung in the air, you said less than I think.
You packed just one small bag, left your picture on the shelf.
I stood there like a stranger, trying to lie to myself.
I learned to hurt soft, like a Sunday in the rain. Smile when I'm shaking, hide the shiver in the frame. Talk about the weather,
Never what I really lost.
you broke me clean,
And I learned to hurt soft. Mama calls on weeknights, says you sound tired, son.
I tell her work's been busy,
Say I should probably run.
your dog sleeps by the doorway.
Still jumps at every sound.
We both keep on pretending
You might be coming back around.
I pour my whiskey quiet,
1 cube, then 1 more.
turn the TV up
So I can't hear the door.
Friends say you're holding
and I just nodded off.
They don't see the tremble in a man who hurts soft. I'd have hurt soft like a Sunday in the rain. Smile when I'm shaking, hide the shiver in the frame. Clean, and I learned to hurt soft. You were laughing at the movies, dropped your popcorn in your lap. I reached over just to tease you. You slipped your fingers through my hand.
Didn't plan it, didn't speak it. Nothing fancy, nothing grand, like we'd done it for a lifetime. First time, and we both just said yeah.
Holding hands felt natural, like Sunday on your daddy's porch, like coffee in the morning, like I'd been right here before.
Didn't have to ask the question, didn't need some big old plan.
Loving you came easy, like holding your hand. We were walking out of church then.
You were kicking at the gravel road.
You said I'm not good at this part.
I said, honey, just come on.
You curled into my shoulder, sunlight on your wedding band. World was spinning, we were steady,
Side by side, same old hand.
all the miles, all the heartache. Life can twist you, make you bend, but when your thumb starts drawing circles on my palm, I breathe again.
If I lose the words to tell you, hope you'll always understand.
Every promise that I ever made is wrapped up in this hand. All the miles, all the heartache. Life can twist you, make you bend, but when your thumb starts drawing circles on my palm, I breathe again.
If I lose the words to tell you, hope you'll always understand.
Every promise that I ever made is wrapped up in this hand. drafted my own red pickup, said it'd rust out someday.
But it's still in the driveway, beside your little blue car.
Same two coffee cups by the sink, same quilt on our old couch scars. Love me the same way when the new wears off this rain, when my hair turns silver and I can't fix everything, when the high times fade and we're just tired at the end of the day. Baby, promise you'll love me the same way.
We've had slam doors and silence, we've had late night hours wrong. You cried by the kitchen window when the test finally came back strong.
Now there's crayon on the hallway, tiny boots kicked off by the door.
I still kiss you in the lamplight, like I did on that front porch. You love me the same way
when the new wears off this ring, when my hair turns silver and I can't fix everything, when the high times fade and we're just tired at the end of the day. Baby, promise you'll love me the same way. One day we'll slow down walking,
hold the rail on the stairs,
count the lines around our laughter, rock on out back in those chairs.
If my memory starts to wander
And your name drifts like a cloud,
hold my hand, lean in and tell me what you're telling me right now.
love me the same way when the new wears off this rain, when my hair turns silver and I can't fix everything, when the high times fade and we're just tired at the end of the day. Baby, promise you'll love me the same way. Pulled off by that rusted sign, same diner coffee, same thin pie. Your mama's truck still in the drive, guess some things barely change.
You and John singing on your porch, you swing that screen door like before. My boots remember every board, but my heart feels kinda strange.
Old roads, new feelings, same gravel kicking up behind these wheels.
Your hand in mine, it's different than it did back then.
Old roads, new meanings, every mile turning into something real. I thought I knew this way to you, but it's all brand new again.
You laugh and say I still talk fast. You kept my picture framed in glass right there by your Bible by the bed. Guess I never really left.
We drive out past the water tower, sun drops down soft and slower. You lean on me that first old hour, it steals my breath. Funny how the same two hearts can circle back and find but every look in your blue eyes feels like I took a different ride and ended up here tonight. Old roads, new feelings, same gravel kicking up behind these wheels.
Your hand in mine hits different than it did back then.
Old roads, new meanings, every mile turning into something real. I thought I knew this way to you, but it's all brand new again.
Stars fell soft like whispers on our promise tonight. A silver quilt of light wrapped tight. The sky seemed smaller, holding us close. The air stood still.
But it lit the spark. They blessed what was fragile, what we could barely see. Stars fell on our promise, on you and me.
Your hand in mine, the weight felt light, like gravity forgot its fight. A quiet hum, a sacred sound, as heaven leaned in, no one else around.
The moon blinked twice, the clouds held their breath. No fear of death. Stars fell on our promise, a vow in the dark, a tiny flame, but it lit the spark. They blessed what was fragile, what we could barely see. Stars fell on our promise, on you and me. I thought the sky was infinite, too vast to care, but tonight it folded in, met us there. The constellations paused just to stare, and something eternal whispered a prayer.
coffee gone cold on the counter. Sun sneaks in through a dusty blind. Same two chairs at the same old table. Yours stays pushed in right beside mine. Still hoping, still knowing, someday that door's gonna swing wide open. You'll track in rain, you'll say my name like you were never gone. Just out there roaming, faith gets tired, but it keeps on going. I'm still hoping, still knowing.
Records by the doorway, keys still sleep in that china bowl.
Folks say move on, you're only hurting. They don't live with this kind of soul. Still hoping, still knowing, someday that door's gonna swing wide open. You'll track in rain, you'll say my name like you were never gone. Just out there roaming.
Maybe I'm stubborn,
Maybe I'm blind,
but I feel your heartbeat tangled in mine.
if love can cross every dark long mile, then every tear's just a step in the trial. Still hoping, still knowing. Kids on that red dirt road, hand-me-down boots too big for our toes. Shared one bite, you ran, I rode. Swore we'd stick together as we got old.
I'm still standing with you through the lane, years of heart, tears of wild wind that blew.
Every busted up plan, every line in our hand says I meant it back then, and today it's still true. I'm still standing with you.
Trailer shook in that springtime storm. You held the window, I kept the babies warm. Bank took the truck, but they missed the truth. They can't tow away what I got with you. I'm still standing with you, and our hair turns gray. If my knees give out, I'll lean your way.
'Cause I came in with you and I'll go out that way. Still standing. When the picture frames fade
and our hair turns gray,
if my knees give out,
I'll lean your way.
'cause I came in with you and I'll go out that way. in your daddy's rusted Ford. July heat rolling off that gravel road.
Bare feet on the dash, cherry cola in your hand. You said, swear you love me far as this world goes. We had forever then, in a two-lane town that never ends. You traced a heart in the dust on my window, said, boy, don't ever let this go. Sun sinking slow behind the county line. We believed every word like kids back then.
Thought the sky was ours to hold. We had forever then.
Your mama's porch light blinking 12:05. We whispered plans like we own the night.
You said, promise you'll be waiting in that front row pew.
White dress, blue shoes, middle name tattooed.
Oh, funny how the years turn, always into used to. Wedding bells to boxes by the door.
Still some nights I drive that same old gravel circle. Hear you laugh, feel your hand, 17 once more.
We had forever then,
In a two-lane town that never ends.
you traced a heart in the dust on my window, said, boy, don't ever let this go. Sun sinking slow behind the county line. We believed every word like kids back then. Thought the sky was ours to hold. We had forever then. You were stacking plates by the kitchen door. I was mopping hand, boots on that tile.
Sun laying low through the screen porch slats. Then you turn round with that slow evening smile.
Didn't hear a word, but I heard it all in the quiet clink of that old glass jar.
You tucked one curl back behind your ear, and the whole room shrank down to where we are.
That slow evening smile says, come a little closer, from half a mile. Doesn't use a single sound, still it turns my whole world upside down. You don't have to speak, just stay a while and love me with that slow evening smile.
Coffee on the porch in a faded chair, creek running low by the gravel drive.
You just kicked your feet on the chip rail post, caught my eyes and time came back alive. All the big words I rehearsed fall apart when you look my way. So I answer every secret you're asking, just by leaning in
and staying.
That slow evening smile says come a little closer from half a mile. Doesn't use a single sound, still it turns my whole world upside down. You don't have to speak, just stay a while and love me with that slow evening smile. I boxed up your letters, left your side of the closet bare, took down that crooked frame of us at the county fair.
I swept up the hairpin I'd been kicking around the floor.
Said that's it, I'm done now. Then I saw it in the drawer. I almost learned to let go. Had your name off my tongue, off my phone, had your ghost halfway out the door, till one little thing pulled you back once more. I was this close to being alright, you know. I almost learned to let go. Stranger about some dumb TV show. Then your song hit the jukebox and my throat just closed. Every mile I put between us feels like one I gotta walk back home. Every time I say I'm over you, I prove myself wrong. Keep trimming these memories, but the roots still grow. Guess almost is the hardest place for a heart to go. I almost learned to let go. Had your name off my tongue, off my phone, had your ghost halfway out the door, till one little thing pulled you back once more. I was this close to being alright, you know. I almost learned to let go.